Thank you for jumping on the phone with us. First of all, are you safe? Where are you right now?
Hello, everyone. It's Charlton, active shooter.
Outside the back of the building at a house. Guy let us in because none of us had it. Me and the second guy didn't have no code.
What happened, John? Tell us what happened.
One of the guys was up in the office and he said that the person was shooting and he come running down. He was bleeding pretty bad, and the next thing you know, he went walking back up front, and we heard more shots. And then I said, "Hey, well, we just left the building."
So, John, hold on 1 second right there. Did you see the shooter that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Can you describe him and what you saw?
Well, what I saw was the guy running down the aisle and with a pistol and with a laser on it.
Okay. And where? And which part of the building, because we're not really familiar with inside of this building, where are we talking about right now when you see the shooter?
I was all the way in the back, and like I said, we were just scared more so than anything.
Did you recognize him, John?
Yeah.
You did recognize the shooter?
Yes, I did.
Is he a coworker of yours?
Yeah.
And can you tell me, and we don't need to reveal any sort of name, was he upset recently? What can you tell me about this man?
I think he was upset because I think, I don't know for a fact, but
okay.
In my opinion, I think we're just going to let him go.
I have to think that you were pretty shaken up at this point. How many people, can you tell me, were in that area at this time that you see the shooter? How many people did you see get wounded?
I don't know how many are wounded. The one guy come running back to us that he started opening up in the room, and he was shooting everybody. So.
And this is and John, this is a coworker of yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
John, this is Chuck Gowdy at ABC7. If I could just break in here for a moment to ask you, you described this as a pistol. Did you see that he had any other weapons on him?
I don't know, because like I said, as soon as I seen the green thing and I heard the shot, we left.
You didn't see that he had any kind of an ammo belt or any other weapons over his shoulder?
No, because like I said, as soon as I heard it, I took off.
Did you know this person to be a gun owner? Did you ever see him with guns at work?
No. We're not even supposed to have any guns in work.
Well, I think that's true. Today, though, obviously he's broken a lot of rules.
So there's this is still active. This active shooter situation at Henry Pratt is the business.
And did you think that this was somebody who was capable of doing this?
It depends, Something I just said about the way he went. I don't know him personally. I don't know of him because I work not far from him.
Did he say anything when he was doing this?
No, I couldn't say it because I wasn't around.
Okay.
John, you said you saw a person who appeared to be bleeding or injured. Can you tell me about your fellow coworkers? Did some of them appear to be
So it's an active shooter situation in Aurora, Illinois at the Henry Pratt is the name of the business. It's at 401 South Highland Avenue. It's still active. They're literally, I think, storming into the facility right now. Police, I think it's Kane County, ATF is there or en route, FBI, same thing. And it's still active, I don't know if all the employees have now gotten out of there and or what. 4 officers were shot and multiple civilians injured as well. So the assumption was that he was pretty well armed in order to shoot 4 officers in addition to civilians too.
Were you the only one who managed to get out, or was there several of you just getting out?
No, me and another guy.
You and another guy?
Yeah.
John, how many people do you believe you actually saw who were shot and wounded?
Well, I know of one for positive, sure. And he said there was 4 up in the office.
Was there any discussion about why those individual people were shot?
No, he just said he was ballistic.
So you heard the coworker said he thinks maybe he was about to be let go, fired.
I'd say maybe 3 minutes after we came out, and he was bleeding on his arm and in the back.
Do you know anything about guns?
Yeah.
Could you identify what kind of a gun it was he had? Was it a 9mm or?
That I couldn't tell you, because like I said, I did look at it. I just see like a green.
Pretty sure the company's webpage is basically not coming up.
Could you tell if it had an extended clip on it?
Henry Pratt.
Because like I say, I wasn't get that close.
Well, I don't blame you for that. You did the right thing by getting out of there.
Yeah.
Chuck is joining Judy and me talking to John Probst, who was in the building at the time of the shooting. John believes this man, says he recognized this man.
The company's website, HenryPratt.com, is not functioning.
We appreciate you sharing this information. But,
so 4 officers shot. Don't know if there's any fatalities, and multiple civilians injured as well. I assume that would be coworkers inside the facility, but that's not.
It is so scary to just
known.
listen to your account, John. We have been also trying to find a little bit more information about the company.
It's on 401 South Highland Avenue. That's the facility right there.
Would have been in the building at this time?
And it's still active. I mean, they were, I think, very close to going in. I don't know if they've done that yet, but
because we haven't had,
and they're not revealing too much in case the shooter's actually watching the news.
Inside the building when the shooting happened.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Let me wrap this up and see if I can't find out more.
I'm trying to figure out how many there is.
Okay, I'll give you a minute there, John. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to wrap this up and see what else I can't find out. So, but we got an active shooter. Still active. Aurora, Illinois. I'm not even sure where Aurora, Illinois is, to be honest with you. He's got
a coworker, and you ran out the back door.
Handgun.
I think John's still
some kind of
some
laser on it, I guess, for aiming and stuff.
Before we let him go, we should also talk to him about what the layout of the building is inside, because that will give some help as to what the police are doing in there, how difficult it is for them to actually find this guy.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay,
what we
so
have been
it's pretty close to Chicago. It's basically outside Chicago, about 40 miles or less, 30 miles.
From inside the building here at Henry Pratt, who came on the phone with us and described what he was able to witness.
That's it right there. So it's outside Chicago.
Moment, in real time.
And that's what you're
listening
to
and he made it out with a couple of coworkers.
The local affiliate in Chicago.
We can report that we know 4 city of
presumably the one that we've been talking about the last 10 minutes.
So the shooter has been
who came in about an hour and a half ago with a pistol has been taken into custody, according to what Aurora police are now.
The shooter has been taken into custody. So
information to us, the gunman apparently in this situation right now has been taken into custody. Superintendent, are you still on the phone with us?
So the shooter is in custody. I think that might be the end of the active shooter situation. In terms of number, if we have any fatalities, I think multiple people are at the hospital in Aurora. It sounds pretty bad. 4 officers shot. That's that's quite a bit. Being he obviously was pretty well prepared to fire. Look at all those police officers there. Or I don't know if that's all police. I think that is. That's like SWAT, I mean, that's pretty crazy. And there's SWAT vehicles there, that's like the loading dock backed up to, I don't know if that's one there or what. That's pretty crazy. So the shooter is in custody, and it seems as though, it's now been, contained or neutralized. We'll see if there's any fatalities. Those numbers will come in shortly, and he hasn't been named. You know, he was literally just taken into custody minutes ago. It sounds as though this lasted about an hour and a half, but 4 officers shot and multiple civilian casualties in addition. So, all right, that's the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I will see you in the next video. Later, man.